I really don't have too much to say about Rokka this week because we already know how that temple shit goes, and every time that fucking comes up, I am reminded about how fucking stupid all these goddamn characters are. But as far as I know, this episode right here, it goes over the backstories of both Flemmy and also Audlet. More so Audlet as, well, just summarizing his story is the fact that as we know now, it is the same except for one fiend came to his village, a crocodile fiend with 3 wings. Just so happens that this is the same. Just so happens that this is the same fiend that actually commissioned, or at least like threw up the idea to birth Flemmy, and you know that's what that happened. And for Audlet's story, his best friend and his sister died so that he could get away, and he spent most of his time training with his master, who was obsessed with taking down fiends, as we already know, and he trained him to take down any type of circumstance. And also he gave him a lot of interesting lessons of saying, don't fight for revenge, fight for something to believe in. And pretty much, Audlet says that he and Flemmy are pretty much the same, in which that she says she's not, because of the simple fact that the fiends in which that she dealt with, she was on their side all the way up until she went up against Chamo. So as far as that goes, it was like they pretended to love her, they pretended to be her friends, they saw her as a tool, and then as soon as she failed to take down Chamo, they threw her away, and then they wanted her killed. So pretty much she said that she was going to become brave to tear down everything in which they believed in and liked, and she would throw that shit back up in her mother's face of saying this is the consequence in which that you paid for. Which, to be fair, really isn't all that bad. But Audlet still goes on to say that he's going to protect her and everybody else, and that he has confided in her in which that he hasn't done in Najatanya yet. Upon the flip side of this episode, though, she does still actually believe in Audlet, which is actually really crazy. She's just trying to find proof, and actually she does suspect Hans is actually the 7th brave, per se. Which, well, to be fair, that still kind of goes with everything, because, yeah, as everyone still says, I'm still hanging, man, up on that whole idea of whether or not they know how to unlock it or not, or really, like, shut down the barrier or not. I would think that I don't know why everyone hasn't fucking tried yet, you know. I mean, if anything, one of them, there may be some type of thing in which that they probably could do to disarm it, but either way, that is their thing there. So yeah, they split up. Flemmy gets back. Everybody splits up to find Audlet and take him down. And Audlet goes back to try and like find some type of ground and shit, or try and get some of his weapons back. Runs into Hans. They have a fight. Hans gets him down, and that's where the episode ends. Honestly, for right now, this show's okay. It does have a bit of a cliffhanger, but I am slowly starting to have the flashbacks of fucking Log Horizon Season 1, where they, man, were talking about food and trade committees for a good 6, 7, 8 episodes, and even talking to fuckers in the goddamn castle instead of giving me fucking action. I feel that that's how this series is going to go. And yes, I understand that flashbacks that they are important, and learning every single character's plight is actually really interesting. But to be fair with you, is like, if one of these characters, if they turn out to be the 7th brave, and if you kill one of them and then there's no consequence to it, I swear this entire thing will be a big ass waste of time, because no matter how much time we spend with each and every one of these characters, you have to remember all they did for the past 3 episodes, well, actually 4 episodes now, is sit around at a temple and talk politics. That's it. They barely fought anything. And that's really pulling back the momentum for this series for me. So, please, tell me what you think about this down there in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next Jongravesshow. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.